I've got a question. What are your future plans? Do you guys plan to go into politics, larger politics after school? Do you plan on running for mayor, governor, president someday? Senator?
The question was, are any of us interested in, after our schooling, to further pursue public life, in public responsibilities, public offices? And the answer is, quite honestly, I don't know. I'm a political science major, and my main interest is the process within itself. And like I said, I'm also interning with the Democratic Party of Orange County. In fact, I was fortunate enough to attend the presidential debates in Hollywood and CNN here. I got to work upstairs with the press and the staff, and it was an excellent experience. And so, am I interested in running in the future? To be honest, I'm not quite sure. I may be much more effective in actually building up candidates and building our efforts. Working in the Santa Ana office, I'm actually at the hub of Orange County activity for Republican issues as well as Democratic issues. And so the question is, I don't know, but I am fortunate enough to be a part of the student body at the moment, to work with wonderful individuals like Ethan Morse here.
The question was, okay, we're running for student body trustee, but from there, do we have dreams or goals of continuing onward? Basically, is this a springboard? Is this a starting off place? And the answer I'd say is yes, actually. Obviously, I'm going to school, not for political science. I'm going to school for communications film, and I'm also minoring in radio broadcasting. And I've worked in media before, and I enjoy media, and that is my main goal in life, is to work with film and radio. But from there, I also love people, and I love to serve. So I served in the military, I served the nation, and I want to serve, continue to serve. So right now I'm serving the student body with being student body president, and I'm interested in being your student trustee. From there, who knows? Yes, the sky's the limit as far as whatever comes down the road.
I have a question. Folks should know by now that.
The question is, with the troubles that we have with parking, how would we go about trying to bring the student issues to the Board of Trustees to try to get us more parking? And the answer to that is I've sat on the Campus Bonds Oversight Projects Committee, and that committee overlooks and oversees all of the bond monies that is being spent on all the wonderful construction around here. And I've actually already kind of researched this question, and I've asked the board, why aren't we building more parking structures? And the answer is, actually, we have plans for another parking structure on the east side of campus. It's in the works, but it's still 5 years out or so, and it's just kind of a wait and see. Beyond that, I was at the Board of Trustees meeting a week and a half ago, and they talked about all the construction updates, and they didn't really talk about the parking. If I was the student trustee, I would complain about that and bring forth the fact that, you know what, we all, including myself, have to sit in the parking structure for 45 minutes waiting for a parking spot. And you know what? When you're trying to get to class and you come an hour early, an hour and a half early, that's definitely a problem. But they're all, thank you, ladies. But they're definitely, they are addressing it, and hopefully it's gotten better now that now that the 2 weeks grace period has gone by. I know I'm parked over by the horticulture building, which is way over by the Berkeley Center. But anyways, that's how I would do it.
Issue was on parking. What would I do as a student trustee to address this issue? Well, the first thing I would do if elected a student trustee is consult with individuals who have experience in this, such as our president Ethan Morse. But in addition to that, the question of parking goes much farther than the campus itself. It actually reaches out into the surrounding streets, the surrounding communities. And the issue there cannot just simply be addressed through the school issues. These issues have to be addressed through real life political figures. And so the question is, if the issue of parking came up, like obviously it is, the first thing I would do is I would walk on over to City Hall, and I would actually speak to the mayor. I would ask her what is her position on it. Yes, and also how could we as a campus assist the mayor of Fullerton, the Honorable Mayor Sharon Quirk, in assisting with these problems? Because the issue of parking not only extends into the campus itself, but also into the community. So this is an issue that simply cannot be solved with student advocacy. We need actual real-life professionals, people who know what they're doing, strongly behind us, pushing these issues and making sure that we as students are taken care of. And like I said, due to my real-life experience in the real-life political world, I have access to these individuals. I've spoken with them. In fact, several of them have pledged their confidence to help me personally, if I am elected, to solve these issues. So the question is, I would turn to the professionals. Because as students, we can do as much as we can. But in order to be effective, you need to gather all the people around you the strong, intelligent individuals, get them on your team, and push the agenda forward.
You guys going to keep your campaign promises?
Going to keep our campaign promises? Well, you know, a politician's best friend is that question. And I actually haven't made any promises. So beyond representing students and trying to disseminate information, I don't promise to build a parking structure single-handedly. I don't promise to help every student get A's. I don't promise to, you know, speak to every student. I promise to be available and to connect with whoever wants to talk with me. And that being said, that's kind of what part of this forum is being out here, getting to answer questions from the student body, and kind of figure out more about what I am, what I'm trying to do here. And what I'm trying to do here is represent and connect information, connect the dots between the 21,000 students on this campus and the board members down in Anaheim.
Well, the only promise that I can make you as students, that I can make that right here, is that I will continue to do what I love and enjoy and what I plan to be my profession. Once again, I'm a political science major.